Hello there, and thank you very much for opening up this video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is James Bond. I'm a health and fitness expert based in the United Kingdom, and I'm responding to something I've seen on social media from Sheffield Stand Up to Racism. I'm just looking at the screen now. It says Sheffield SUTR successfully leafleted a racist UKIP street stall today. UKIP packed up and left. We will not allow the racists to divide our city. I've got a few comments to make about this. A couple of years ago, I used to do the Facebook social media for, well, with a member of my team for UKIP Sheffield. I've actually been on several marches by the so-called far right, okay, been to several group meetings and the like. I have yet to have one racist comment made at me. The people on these marches and these meetings have been behaved impeccably. They are impeccably well behaved and law abiding. Okay, I have not had one racist group comment mentioned at me. They are so well behaved on these marches, I would have no problems in taking a baby in a buggy with me. Okay, there is no problem. Okay, they are that well behaved. Okay, by contrast, my inbox is full of abuse and negative emails from these so-called anti-racist people who accuse me of all sorts of things. Okay, now, how do I put this? I'm a second generation Indian ethnic minority from India, and as you can see, I've got the St. George's flag on, okay, on my t-shirt. I have relatives in India who marched alongside Gandhi, and they were peaceful and law abiding and didn't do anything close to what these people from Sheffield Stand Up to Racism did. Okay. Although I wasn't there, the reason why I suspect those people from UKIP left is because of their own personal safety. They didn't want to put themselves at risk, so they took the path of least resistance and went and got away. That's my suspicion. I wasn't there, but that is just my suspicion. Okay, the behavior shown from the behavior that these people exhibited, which I'm speaking from my own experience, is similar to that shown by the Nazis in Nazi Germany, okay, where they would disrupt meetings and stalls from their opponents. Okay, now you're saying UKIP are racist. That nothing could be further from the truth. Okay, UKIP is not a racially motivated party by any stretch of the imagination. They are not opposed to immigration. They just want quality immigration. Okay, UKIP's immigration policy is very, very simple. Okay, your race, religion, ethnicity, color, or creed are completely irrelevant. Okay, if you come to this country, you are welcome as long as you fulfill some basic criteria. Firstly, you have a good command of the English language. Secondly, you give a legally binding undertaking to respect UK law. You respect UK culture, and you integrate, and most importantly, you make a positive contribution to our society. I had the great honour of meeting Nigel Farage once, and I spoke to him about my father. And I said, Mr. Farage, would you welcome immigrants like my father? I am the son of two immigrants, by the way. And I told him that my dad came to the UK in 1969. Okay, he the world's most devout Hindu. He had £5 in his pocket when he arrived. The following day, he started a pre-arranged job at Queen Elizabeth Woolwich Hospital, and he went on to become a family doctor. During his working life, he gave something like £30,000 a year in taxes to the taxman. Okay, a minimum of £30,000 a year in taxes. On top of that, at any one time, he employed 10 to 15 people. He never took a penny in benefit, okay? And on top of that, if any member of the family ever went on unemployed, he would march you down to the local charity shop or the local hospital to make sure that you were doing something while you were not working. Now, I actually asked Nigel Farage, would immigrants like my father be welcome? And he said to me, as far as I'm concerned, people like your father are welcome every day of the week. Now, that proves to me that UKIP are not racist. I would go so far as to say that the behaviour shown by groups such as Stand Up to Racism, from what I've seen today, are abhorrent, and Mahatma Gandhi would be ashamed of every single one of you. By contrast, Mahatma Gandhi will be very proud of the way these so-called far-right people behave on their marches and stalls. They are peaceful and law-abiding, and they're not disruptive in any way. I've been on several of these marches. I have yet to have one racially prejudiced comment made at me, yet one. Okay. On top of that, I've shaken hands with many of them, no racist comment at all, and I had no problems whatsoever in taking a young baby in a buggy with me because it's that safe. Okay, the reason I don't is because of the thugs on the other side who oppose the march. That's why. Okay, my name's Bond, James Bond, and before I go, those people from Sheffield Stand Up to Racism, get a life, okay? Because basically you are, well, I hope you are punished for the full extent of the law. You've I dare say you may have committed some criminal damage, and I hope the law punishes you. My name is Bond, James Bond. Leave you shaken but not stirred. Bye bye.